Hey guys, Unified Championship Senior Referee John Reginald here, back with episode 3 of Reginald Discusses. That's Reginald Discusses. Right, this week we are talking about not this man. Even though you signed it, I thank you, Willpower, but it's not you today. You are further down the track. This one is about someone who's flamboyant, eccentric, and a dear friend of mine. His name is Elliot Samuels. Right, let's get into this. Elliot Samuels has been an amateur wrestler for 13 years. Out of those 13 years, for 7 of those years, he's won 9 medals. That's 9 medals, guys, in the amateur wrestling scene. That's a huge accomplishment. Want to hear what they are? Oh, yes, you do. Of course you do. It is 6 bronze medals, guys. 6 bronze medals in Canterbury. That's huge. That's massive. Amateur wrestler with 6 bronze medals in Canterbury. And 1 silver. Dude, silver medal. How epic is that? Let's not forget about the 2 bronze medals in the South Island Championships, guys. That's like heaps and heaps of other amateur wrestlers in New Zealand in the South Island Championships. And he's won 2 bronze medals. You can't get any bigger than that, guys. I mean, as an amateur wrestler, that's a huge accomplishment. He's been in the wrestling world for 13 years, guys, in the amateur world, and 9 medals. That's huge. Been at nationals twice, guys, at nationals. That's the whole of New Zealand. In those years was 2008 and 2009. Back to back, guys. That is I can't stress how overwhelmingly proud of that I am of him, because amateur wrestling, it is so underrated and needs to be further acknowledged in the world of professional wrestling. I mean, you got Kurt Angle and an Elliot Samuels. I mean, there's probably others as well, but we haven't got enough video for that. Right, Elliot has been in the pro wrestling scene. Pro wrestling. He's switched from amateur to pro wrestling. He's now been in it for a year. Well, probably just a bit over a year now, if you put it that way. Was a victory over Mark Morales in October 16th, 2021. That's Mark Morales. That guy's been around a long time. And he beat him. You know, that's pretty big. I can't fathom how much that guy must be ecstatic about his victory over Mark Morales. Now the moment maker, when he hit it, you knew that match was over, because there was no way you're getting kicking out of that move. All right, it's a deal breaker. That's it. You're done. His finisher in the match, his finisher in general, sorry, my bad, is the STF. Now, John Cena made it in an STFU, but Elliot has it as a traditional STF. It is a submission type move and put on Robbo, the Aussie Dreamboat. Yes, I know how you guys feel about him too. Don't worry, I'm right behind you on that one. Your senior referee feels the same way you do about the Dreamboat. Also, that ship sank a long time ago. Yeah, Robbo, I know you've got words for me when you see me. We'll hush those out later in the ring. Right, back to it. Right, he hit it on Robbo in December at WrestleMass, but unfortunately, I didn't see Robbo tap out due to the interference of Ransom Kane. Ransom Kane is manager of, or security of, Damien Knight, but also the manager of Robbo, that Aussie Dreamboat. and due to that interference, I didn't see Robbo tap out. So my apologies, Elliot. Let's get you back in there, and this time do it right. And I want to see you make that man scream as he taps out. I want to see you tear his limbs off. Show that dreamboat that he is no dreamboat. That you will sink any dreamboat that thinks he can sail around your achievements. Yeah, Robbo, I'm talking to you, mate. Rightio. Achievements, or title aspirations, or big wins. Well, as the big wins from an amateur wrestling side, but straight into the professional wrestling side. It's almost lost my words there, guys. This is how ecstatic I am to be going on about this guy. He has beat Mark Morales, as I said, October 16th, 2021. He is also has aspirations for the Light Heavyweight Championship, the Aftershock Pro Heavyweight Championship, and the Unified Heavyweight Championship. That man can go after any one of those titles and pick them up cleanly if he so desired. He has the aspirations, he has the desire, he has the heart, he has the passion. That man will go places in this country. I can see him becoming the IPW Heavyweight champion, SPW Heavyweight Champion. One match I would love to officiate for that, if it ever come down the line, would be Elliot versus Willpower for the Heavyweight Championship in SPW. That would be freaking epic. Hey, Willpower, put out a challenge, man. I'd love to set that up. Anyway, back to it. He could win the CPW Heavyweight Championship or the Maniacs Heavyweight Championship. You know, Maniacs have a show coming up, and so does IPW and CPW. So, you know, that man has potential. Elliot could go places and bring home gold to Unified. You know, Unified would love to have, excuse the expression here, but would love to unify all those titles. Now, his specialty in the ring. He's flamboyant, he's eccentric, he's fast, he's athletic, energetic. You just can't blink. If you blink while this guy's in the ring, you will miss some incredible action. And you don't want to miss anything Elliot does in that ring. Okay? Elliot is one of those guys that has potential to be big. And he has blockbuster moves. And if you blink, you will miss it. That's how quick that man is. Because of his amateur wrestling background, he can turn someone into a pretzel in a matter of seconds. And you blink, you've missed it. So do not miss on him. What I liked about Elliot. What is it like to referee Elliot? Refereeing Elliot, I'm not going to lie, is hard work. Because he is fast, as I said, energetic, flamboyant, you know, all those things. But also because if a referee does not get out of his way, you will become tangled up in the moves that he can do. And I sure one do not want to be tangled up and made into a pretzel like I said, because he can do it that quickly. But he is fast on his feet, which keeps the referee on his feet as well. Because you don't want to, as I said, you don't want to get in this man's way. You don't want to hold back his aspirations of becoming a future champion. What is something I like about him? Well, as I said at the start, he is a dear friend of mine. He has a big heart. If you ever get to tag with him, he is a man that loves to share the ring. He's not one of these ones that just does all the work and then takes the glory. He will share the load. He cares about the fans and what they expect a wrestler to portray towards the fans. The crowd are way behind him. You know, he is a crowd favourite. As I said, he's a dear friend of mine. He's always looked out for me in the ring. The times that he's hit a nasty move or been hit by a nasty move, and you know, he's just caring. He just cares about the fans, you know, and he won't let the fans down. He will never say never. He will never tap out. That's it. He'll just never tap out. He doesn't quit. And sorry to use John Cena's phrase, but he never gives up. It's not in his nature, and I'm proud of him for that. Right, something you guys should be looking out for. As I keep saying, he's fast, agile, and eccentric and all that stuff, you know. But you don't want to miss out on his interactions with you guys. The way he interacts with you guys is one of a kind. You're not going to find anyone else that interacts with you guys the way he does. Alright? He is fun, loving, caring. He will put a smile on your face if you are having the worst day of your life. He will make note of every fan in that building / arena. Alright? He cares about his fans, and he cares about knowing that you guys feel every impact that he does to someone. He wants you to be in that ring with him to feel what it's like to get a victory after a hard fought match, and eventually down the line pick up some gold and share that with you guys. Let you guys embrace in that title aspirations together. That's what you should be looking out for. Embrace with him and follow his journey and embrace in that title aspirations that he's got. If you haven't seen it already, he does have merchandise. I will put the link below in the comment this video, so feel free to click that link and in the comment section below and buy his merchandise. I for one have got one myself and I love wearing it, but I wanted to trick you guys and chuck on a Willpower shirt because yes, I am a Willpower fan, but the eccentric one, Elliot Samuels, is someone that is dear to my heart. He's a dear friend of mine, and I would wish him well in his future aspirations and his future gold aspirations. He is one man, I believe, that will take this country by storm. Alright? Reginald out.